Okay, today I'm going to show you how to create a isometric top, front, and right view sketch, also known as a multi-view sketch. In the top right corner, we're always going to have our isometric sketch, which is the 3D sketch. Then we're going to have the top view, which is actually the top of the front view, and then the right view. All right, so I'm going to create a multi-view sketch of this shape. So this shape is a little bit complicated because you can't see all of its parts from different views. So I want to choose an isometric view that shows me as many different sides as possible. So I'm going to choose to do it starting with this corner. So when I draw my sketch, I'm going to have this corner be my starting point. Okay, now that I have my isometric view drawn, I'm going to have to figure out where my top, front, and right views are. So if this is my starting corner, which is that corner right there, I'm going to turn my object just so I'm looking straight on at a flat shape now. So I'm no longer looking at the corner. So here's my corner. I'm going to turn it to look, so I'm looking at the left side. So I'm going to turn it. So now I'm looking at it flat on. And so this is going to be my front view. So I'm going to draw my front view here. So if it looks like this, it looks like it's one cube on top and then 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. And that's exactly how it's going to look on my paper, just 3 in a row with 1 on top. Okay, so if I'm looking at this shape, well, I know that it's 1, 2, 3 on the bottom and 1 on the top. However, I actually made a mistake when I did this drawing. So this shape right here, since I ran my finger right across it, there's no level change. And so there's only lines where there are levels. So I'm going to erase this line because this is all flat right here. But this one is sticking out. So I actually need to create lines to show that there's a level change here. So I'm going to add lines here. And ooh, I realized I made another mistake. I didn't count enough cubes. So I'm going to erase this line and bring it all the way over. And so now I have 1, 2, 3 on the bottom and 1 on top. But where there's no level, I don't have any lines. Now that I know my front view and I have my front view drawn, I'm going to create my top view. And so the top view is just the top of my front view. So I'm going to turn that so I can see the top view. So now I'm going to draw my top view above my front view. Notice how this time I made sure that I didn't have any lines where I have no levels. So again, if I run my finger across this whole shape, I don't run into any bumps because it's flat right here. But I do run into a level change right here because I have to climb a little mountain to get on top of this shape. So that's why I have my line right here. Now to find my right side view, I'm going to go back to my original drawing, which was like this. So I have this as my front corner. I know that I went this way to find my right side view. I'm just going to turn it a little bit to the right. So I'm looking flat on at the right now. So again, here's my corner. If I went this way, it's my front. So if I'm going to go this way now, I want to make sure I don't turn it too far, just enough that I'm looking at it flat on. So now I have this is going to be my right side view. Before I draw my right side view, I just want to point out that this one looks a little bit tricky because if I'm looking at it like this, I can see all of this stuff up here. So I know that this shape is far back. But if I were going to look at it straight on like this, it looks like this shape is right above this one. So that shows me that it's going to be right above it on my paper because I'm drawing it flat because it's only 2D this time. Okay, now that is the top, front, and right side views of my isometric sketch. All right, good luck everybody.